Hello, dear one. I am delighted you are here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Leslie Bridger. I'm an author, speaker, certified health and wellness coach, meditation guide, and nature photographer. In this video, I'm going to be talking about sacred practices, daily sacred practices that help you remember all that you are. This is key if you want to live a life of hope and possibilities. Stay tuned. I'm going to start by reading from my book, Alive and Thriving: 5 Divine Healing Truths Revealed from a Near-Death Experience. I'm going to be reading from page 165, but first, when I had my bicycle accident 19 years ago and I was in the coma and taken on the journey which I write about in this book, I was shown that the number one thing that I had to do was remember that I was so much more than this physical existence, that I was a powerful creator, that I was a spiritual being having a human experience. And that's why in step 1 of part 2 of the book, that is the key. It's remembering, taking back your power, remembering that you are a powerful creator. So I'm going to read from page 165. Practice, practice, practice. Like anything else, if you want to be good at it, you must practice. If you want to learn how to play a musical instrument, excel at a sport, become an artist, thrive in your career, or heal above anyone's expectations, you must regularly repeat certain actions. I was 44 years old when I had my near-death experience. That's over 40 years of limiting ideas, thoughts, and beliefs that were fueling my unhealthy ways of living and being. And no matter how old or young you are, we all have unhealthy ways of living and being. While I was on the other side, I was shown how thoughts, beliefs, habits, and patterns become energy pathways, like roads, from our mind to our body. The longer they occur, the more these roads become well-traveled, making them deeply ingrained and entrenched in every aspect of our being, including our cells and DNA, as well as our energy fields. Hopefully, this helps you understand why it will take time to shift the things that aren't serving you. The new skills you're learning need to be practiced over and over again to create healthier roadways and outcomes. Strengthening your awareness of and connection with your soul, the first thing when you wake up and the last thing before you go to sleep, is essential to your overall health and well-being. It's key to helping you tap into your innate healing power. You may find yourself forgetting this truth throughout the day, which is probably going to happen, especially at the beginning of your journey. It's easy to get knocked off track, landing back in unhealthy ways of thinking, living, and being. As you begin your journey of awakening to all that you are, this will happen a great deal. So be kind loving, and gentle with yourself when it does. And I just want to add here, this was the biggest, I mean, there were many big things for me, but this was a big one for me because I was so used to my own way of kind of being a corporate gal, pushing and forcing and, you know, making things happen. And for me to let go, that was crazy. And I found that really difficult. So I'm here to remind you, it's not pushing or forcing. It's not making something happen. You already are what I'm talking about. You are a spiritual being in human form, but you've forgotten, or maybe you're just at the beginning or somewhere along your journey of connecting with this part of you. I'm not saying any of this to discourage you. Instead, I want you to know you're not doing anything wrong if you keep feeling like you're off track. This is a normal part of waking up to your magnificence. That's why it's important to engage every single day in the practices I'm recommending. These sacred activities can take many forms. Listening to a meditation that helps you remember might be one way. Doing yoga, dancing to uplifting music, journaling, connecting with breath work, or mindfully walking in nature are some other ways. There are many, many options available. And what works for me may not work for you. And you know what? That's okay. In the book, though, I just narrowed it down to 3 sacred actions at each step. Number 1, you say and listen to the healing affirmations. So right now, as I record this video, the affirmations for steps 1, 2, and 3 have been recorded and are up. I would suggest listening to them. I mean, you can listen to them whenever you feel like it. All right, so there's only your way to do this. But what I am suggesting is you listen to the healing affirmations first thing in the morning, because if you're like I used to be, as soon as when I worked in the corporate world and I put my feet on the floor, it's like I was running on a treadmill and didn't know how to get off. Slow, sacred practices first thing in the morning will help you. So sacred practices first thing in the morning will help you slow down and be connected to all that you are. Then there are questions that I have in the book to get you to think about. And then it's practicing those 2 steps, those 2 actions, sacred actions. That's it. So it's doing the healing affirmations, thinking about your life and answering questions, and repeating those. Simple, yet not always easy. So it's important that you start and end your day with a sacred practice, whatever that is for you. But instead of jumping out of bed and getting on this crazy treadmill of life, I ask that you slow down. You set aside at least 5 minutes at the beginning and end of each day, first to set the tone for the day, and then to reflect on your day and express gratitude for at least 3 things that you're grateful for that day. All right, dear one, I love you. You are a powerful creator, a powerful being of light. Sending much love and big, big, big hugs your way. Bye for now. remember, you are a powerful creator.